Hey there, everyone. My name is Mitchell Coleman. I'm an alcoholic, and I have your daily reflections for December 25th. And this is what I get from it, my interpretation of the reflection, and I share it with you, and in hopes of it helping you in any sort of way. This one is titled At Peace with Life. Every day is a day when we must carry the vision of God's will into all of our activities. How can I best serve thee? Thy will, not mine, be done. That comes from Alcoholics Anonymous, page 85. I read this passage each morning to start off my day because it is a continual reminder to practice these principles in all my affairs. When I keep God's will at the forefront of my mind, I am able to do what I should be doing, and that puts me at peace with life, with myself, and with God. And what I get from this one is there's a lot of principles in it, but the carrying on the message, that's the work, carrying on the message. Step 12, having had a spiritual awakening, to practice these principles in all of our affairs. And for me, that is to carry this message on to the next person. I still don't know all the steps by heart, but I said it before, step 12 is having had a spiritual awakening. As the result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to alcoholics and to practice these principles in all of our affairs. So it's just, trying to help the next person. To give it away is to keep it, they say. So I wrote down what I get from this and just a little bit of what's been going on. So for some, it can be scary to imagine having to go to AA for the rest of your life. I know it was and can be at times still for me. Just the other day I had a moment where I found myself pondering the idea of one day being able to drink again. Of course, the moment passed when I played out the rest of the tape. I mean, my mind was thinking in the terms of years into the future, but still, it's crazy that I was thinking that. I was thinking, okay, maybe like a few years, maybe 5 years from now, I can drink again. I'll have it under control. It's like, wow, nuts. It's crazy, and that's why I need the support of like-minded, sober people AA has provided me. And the rehab I went to, I met a lot of people through the Salvation Army. AA has provided me a great support group. The core group I currently attend gives me that. My children give me that. My girlfriend gives me that. My dad gives me that. My family, my close little bit of family. A lot of people do, and the people I share these videos with, you all give that to me too, and it means a lot to me because I do have to take it one day at a time. And even just that thought that I just had like last week, it's scary, it's still in there. It doesn't mean I'm on the verge of a relapse or anything, but it's just what it is, it'll pop in my mind, and that's okay. And those are the times where you need that help. So passing it on is important, so I have all those people that help me, so it is my responsibility to carry on my advice to the next alcoholic that still suffers. How selfish of me would it be to completely remove that aspect of my new life now that I have a wonderful life that is a product of AA and recovery? Because sometimes I think that too. Lately I've been like, maybe I won't need AA forever. And I don't go to nearly as many meetings in person anymore as I'd like because of COVID. But, I still attend meetings, but not like I needed to in the beginning. And that's why they say like 90 meetings in 90 days. It is important. For me, luckily, I was in a rehab for 8 months, so I had multiple meetings all the time. But so back to what I wrote here, it would be selfish of me to just stop going to AA, and it's something I've done before anyway. I've gotten sober and just, I got it, don't need to go anymore. It's just not the case. Even if you go hardly and you're staying sober, hopefully you have other ways you're staying sober, but just to continue to go and be reminded, that's why it's important. Don't forget who we were before the program. My duty is now to carry the message to whomever wants to listen. I have to give it away to keep it. And if what I pass on can help save one life, then that's infinitely amazing. The one person you can help has many people in their lives that deserve that wonderful person. So even if by helping one, you're helping many and making the world a better place. So even if I did help one person, I gotta break it down like a pyramid. That one person could have a significant other or kids. They definitely have family members. I mean, everyone usually has someone in their life. In my journey in recovery this past year and a half, 2 years, you start seeing a lot in broken families, broken homes, and relationships. And when they put that chunk in, they end up getting a lot of these people back in their lives that they never thought they would. Especially you hear the ones with kids and these parents that lose their kids because that's all they really want. So really, this program and us passing the message on is not just helping that one person. You're making lives better for everyone, and there's such a positive outcome from that, because that positivity coming through everyone is also going to go to other people, you know, not just you help that person, which helps the relationships with the kids per se, and they are now in a better mood and they go out and they're more positive. It just spreads, you know, like a virus, like COVID, but love. We are all connected, you know. By helping others, you help yourself. And as I always say, these principles that we learn in AA are not just for addicts or people in recovery. These are just principles that we should use in life in general as a human being, to be a good human being and make the world a better place. These are all good things that can help us grow spiritually, mentally, and physically. I mean, it's just good for everything. Ryan Holiday says in his book, The Daily Stoic Journal, "The art of living will never be found anywhere but in our own efforts to be a good person." And that's what it is, you know. Like, I'll go back and look at some of my old writings and stuff, and I will see how I was writing even last year. And I'm different. We are different than we were. We're constantly changing. It's nice to have those to go back and look at, though, and see how you've changed. But, you know, the only way we're going to learn is by doing that next right thing. And it helps us grow. So that's what I get from that. And, you know, to not be mean, not spread that hate, you know, and we're really good at that, spreading that hate and using our words, and words are very powerful. You know, words are like casting spells on people. I was reading in another book, and it's just crazy, you know. So we could spread love the same way, and we could spread good advice the same way, positive things. And if you think about the word and how powerful it is, think of Hitler. And I was reading that from the Four Agreements, that book, and it's just insane. You think about it. Words are what Hitler used to get everyone behind him for those atrocities that happened, that are still here and will be remembered for centuries. So that's what I got. I hope this reflection and my interpretation of it has helped someone. If not, maybe it'll help someone you know, and you can share it with them in a way that doesn't make them defensive or, you know, pushing them away. And if this is the last video I share, I just want you all to know that life is beautiful, and I've lived a great life, and this is not to be morbid. It's just, it's good, and my life is beautiful, and I love it, and I love everyone in it, and I love where I've came, and I can't thank the program and the people in my life enough. I can't thank everyone enough, and my higher power. Life is a beautiful thing, and to be kind is awesome, and that's all I want to be, you know. And no one's perfect, and you know, be kind and keep your heart open, and as always, keep it one day at a time, and just continue to try to be a better person. I hope this has struck a chord with someone, and if not, thank you for listening anyway. Leave a comment and let's have a dialogue about it if you feel like it. Happy holidays, everyone. Be safe, and reach out if you need any help. Thanks, guys. I'll pass.